Hey everyone, my name is Pat, and this is my shop. Wah, wah, wah. What a dump. So here's the story. About a year ago, me and my family, my wife, my two kids, we moved. And we moved in with my sister-in-law, and she was putting us up until we could find a house. That's been a year. She has been amazing. She let us put all of our crap in her garage, and she's been helping taking care of the kids who are 3 and 1. So I can't really imagine having my in-laws move in and take over my house like that. But it's exactly what happened with her, and she's been a trooper, and we've been extremely grateful for it. But luckily the search has ended, and we found a house, and it has this awesome shop. It's a little bit small, but it's my own space, and I'm really excited about that. As you can see, there's not much for improvements in here yet. In fact, let's go on a little tour of some of the amenities that I have. Over in this corner, where the only horizontal surface that was left in the shop is already accumulating crap. It's this kind of rickety bench that they have. It's screwed into the wall on some 4x4 posts, but pretty thankful that that's in there, so I at least have something to start piling stuff on and a little bit of a work surface to get going on some things. One really cool feature is this pegboard. The previous owners installed that all around the garage, so that's pretty nice. We'll see how that goes, but you got a heater too. That's going to be really nice in the winter. Up here, we have the nice light that burned out the week after we signed papers. I changed out the bulbs. Turns out the ballast is bad, so probably be ripping these out sometime here soon and replacing them with some LEDs, maybe. I don't know. That's on the list of projects. This is my table saw. I have some thoughts about that I'd like to share in an upcoming video. A couple things that I need to improve on, and there's going to be some projects associated with that. What it's sitting on is the beginnings of a rolling table saw stand. I promise you, it's in there somewhere. This is kind of the first thing I got going on when we started moving in. I really needed some shop time with all of the quarantine stuff going on, and I was getting a lot of cabin fever and needed to get out and do something. So I put off some of the indoor stuff that we need to get done before we get moved and started jumping into that. Over here, we have all of the things that were packed up from the old shop. Well, about half of the things. And so this is why I need to get started building some shelves and some drawers and some other stuff. But first of all, I'm going to get this thing done to try to get a work surface. Which brings me to this high-class assembly table that I almost fell off of earlier. This plywood is going to go on top of that, and hopefully that will be the start of getting this place looking halfway decent so that I can start building some other stuff. Got the planer down there. Got a crosscut sled here. This is kind of an interesting thing. It's the first crosscut sled I built. I'm going to do a video on that in the future because I need to modify it. I need to show some things that went wrong with it and probably build a new one. Show some things I'm going to improve on it. We have the dust collection system here. This is really fancy. Hope to expand on that in the future. My joiner is over there in the corner. For now, everything is going on top of here when I need to do any work. And man, that's a pain. I need to get that rolling cart done. We've got more sawdust handling, dust extraction tools over here. There's the old light bulbs. Here's the miter saw. That also goes on the multi-use, ever-adaptable surface. We have the material storage right now. Yeah, this is all got to get cleaned up. and the level. The level's the only thing on that wall. I don't know why that happened that way, but it did. But anyway, that is the shop as it is now. Hopefully in the future we're going to be getting some things done in here. It's going to look a lot better once I get that cart finished up. I think that's going to really tie the room together. That'll get this janky piece out of here. Get off of these crappy sawhorses. Man, I hate these things. I need to build some more of those. I got an idea for something quite a bit better in the future that I'm going to be working on. But anyway, that's the state of the shop, and we'll see you soon with some projects going on to try to tidy things up. Big thanks to anyone who's still watching after listening to me drone on and on and on about all of this mess and everything going on and burnout lights and everything like that. But that is the introduction. I always think it's kind of cool to see where people are starting from, see how they get things set up, and just to get different ideas about things. I think everybody, once they've set up a space once, always has something they wish they could do different the next time. So this is kind of my opportunity to take the lessons that I learned from the last house that we were at and put those in practice here. I've got what I think are some pretty cool projects coming up. Like I said, I've got the rolling cart for the table saw down here. I really want to dive into the crosscut sled a little bit. I learned some lessons on that one. I want to try to fix this one and also build a new one so that I can have two for some different size blades. We've got a couple other projects inside the house going on, and obviously a whole bunch of shelves and stands and things. The bandsaw is in pieces right now after the move, so I need to get that put back together and set back up, and I'll probably do a little bit of video on how I get that done. But anyway, I hope to have more of that stuff up and coming soon, and we'll get some sawdust flying here. So thanks for stopping by and hanging out, and we'll see you on the next one.